Hello, everyone. I'm James.
And I'm Alice.
Welcome back to Easy English for You. Let me ask you one question. How many years have you studied English?
Me? Maybe 6 years?
6 years. And can you speak English freely right now?
Honestly, no, not really.
That is not your fault. The problem is not your brain. The problem is your notes.
My notes?
Today, I will show you the exact note method that geniuses use. Not smarter notes, different notes. After today, the way you study English will never be the same.
Okay, I'm staying. I need this.
Alice, tell me, when you study English, what do you write in your notebook?
I copy the sentence, like, she goes to school every day. I write it again and again.
And 1 week later?
Gone. I forget everything.
Yes, because that sentence is not yours.
What do you mean, not mine?
It is the book's sentence, not your sentence. Your brain sees it and says, "This is not about me, skip."
My brain says skip?
All brains do this. It is how the brain saves energy. The brain only keeps what feels personal.
So, copying is useless?
Copying is the beginning, but it is not the final step. Most learners stop at copying. That is the problem. Here is the secret. There are 2 kinds of notes. Number 1, the book note. She goes to school every day. That is a book note. Number 2, the my note. I go to the gym every morning, but I always want to stop. That is a my note.
Oh, that's different.
Very different, because that sentence is alive. It comes from your life.
But James, my English is too weak. I cannot make my own sentence.
That is exactly why this method works for beginners. You don't need perfect grammar. You need your truth.
My truth?
Yes, a simple true sentence beats a perfect fake sentence every time.
I am tired today. That's my truth right now.
Perfect. Write that. That is your first my note.
That easy?
That easy and that powerful. Now let me show you the 3 steps. Very simple. Step 1. Capture. You find an expression. I'm very tired. Write it. That is your book note. Step 2. My note. Change it to your real life. I'm very tired after my meeting on Monday.
Oh, I can do that. That is my life every week.
Exactly. Now your brain has a reason to remember it.
Wait, that's it? Just add my situation?
Just add your situation. That one change makes all the difference.
Wow. I thought I needed to study harder, not think differently.
Most people think the same way. That is why most people stay stuck. Step 3. Speak loop. Say your my note out loud 10 times today.
10 times? That sounds like a lot.
Not 10 hours, 10 times, about 30 seconds total.
30 seconds. Okay, even I can do that.
This loop burns the sentence into your brain. Scientists call it the self-reference effect.
Self-reference? That sounds difficult.
Let me say it simply. Your brain has a special storage room. Only one thing can enter that room. Things about you.
Things about me?
Yes, your name, your face, your feelings, your sentences. Everything else, it gets lost.
So my note goes to the special room?
Now you understand, exactly. Here is something most people don't know. Most English learners write notes, but almost no one writes my notes. This is the real reason your English is stuck.
Not because I'm not smart enough.
Not at all. You have been filling the wrong room this whole time.
That makes me feel a little better, actually.
Good, because here is the truth. Every thought you let disappear is a small loss. Not just in English, in everything.
Everything?
When you start writing your thoughts, you begin to notice what you actually think, what you actually feel, what you actually want to say.
That's kind of big.
It starts with one small note. That is enough. Now, a quick practice. Ready, Alice?
Ready.
I give you a book note. You make a my note. Simple. Book note. I need more time.
My note. I need more time to finish my report at work.
Good. Natural and true. Book note. I don't know what to say.
My note. I don't know what to say when my boss asks me in English.
Excellent. You just described a real moment from your life.
Yes, that happens every week.
And now your brain will never forget that sentence.
Because it's mine.
Because it's yours. Now, let me tell you about Leonardo da Vinci.
The painter?
Yes, and also a scientist and an inventor. He kept notebooks his whole life. People later found thousands of pages of his notes. And the most powerful pages were not his drawings.
Really? Then what?
His questions, his confusions, his personal reactions. He wrote, "Why does water move this way? I do not understand yet."
He wrote about his confusion?
Yes, he did not hide his weak moments. He wrote them down. And that honesty pushed him forward every time.
So even writing I don't understand is useful?
Very useful, because it keeps you honest with yourself.
I usually feel ashamed when I don't understand something.
Da Vinci felt that too. He just wrote it down instead of hiding it.
That changes things a little.
It does. Quietly, but it does.
Okay, so mistakes. Tell me the mistakes.
Now, the 3 common mistakes. Let me ask you something first, Alice. How many notes do you write each day?
Maybe 20? 30?
And how many do you actually use later?
Honestly, almost none.
That is mistake number 1. Too many notes make you tired.
Oh no, I thought more was better.
3 good my notes a day beat 30 copied sentences you never use.
3. Just 3. Okay.
Now, do you mix your my notes and your book notes together?
Yes, I write everything in the same place.
That is mistake number 2. Always write my before your personal thought. Keep them separate, because later your my notes become your voice. Your book notes belong to someone else. Your my notes belong only to you.
My voice. I like that.
Last question. Do you ever go back and read your old notes?
Go back? No, never.
That is mistake number 3. Notes are not a closed box you never open again. They are a garden. You have to return. You have to water the plants.
How often?
Once a week. Just 5 minutes. Ask yourself, can I say this sentence today in a real situation?
Small things, done again and again.
Exactly. You said it better than I could.
Hey listeners, what is one sentence you want to say in English but cannot? Write it in the comments right now. James will help turn it into a My Note.
Write your real thought. That is always more interesting than any textbook sentence. Let me show you the before and after. Before the My Note method. You open your notebook. You see, I am interested in music. You don't remember why you wrote it. You don't know how to use it. You close the notebook.
That is me, every single time.
After the My Note method. You open your notebook. You see, I am interested in jazz. I started listening last year after a hard time at work.
Oh, that sentence tells a whole story.
And your brain remembers stories. Not vocabulary lists, stories.
Because the story is mine.
Exactly. One day you will open an old notebook and you will read your notes from months ago and you will see something surprising.
What will I see?
You were already growing. You just couldn't see it at the time.
That's really beautiful.
It is, and it is true.
Okay, let me review today. 2 kinds of notes, book note and My Note. 3 steps, capture, My Note, speak loop 10 times. 3 mistakes, too many notes, mixing them together, never going back. And even confusion is useful. Write it down. It is the beginning.
Perfect. Every single point. To everyone listening, tonight write 1 My Note. Just 1. Not a big plan. 1 small, honest sentence. That is how everything starts.
Subscribe, like, and join our membership for today's PDF summary. It really helps me every week.
Thanks for watching, and as always, keep going and keep growing.